deep in the heart of the Mesoamerican jungle, shrouded in mist and mystery. A civilization rose that would astonish the world. For centuries, its magnificent cities lay hidden, swallowed by the relentless green canopy. These were the stone kingdoms of the Maya. Their story is one of breathtaking brilliance, profound mystery, and enduring legacy. Buried beneath the jungle floor, secrets that waited for millennia. Today, we uncover them. The journey of the Maya began humbly, more than 4,000 years ago. What started as small, scattered farming communities gradually blossomed. They learned to cultivate maize, beans, and squash, domesticating the land and building the foundations of a society that would soon reach for the heavens. From these simple settlements, a cultural giant was awakening. They developed pottery, trade routes, and complex social structures, setting the stage for the dawn of their golden age. These early farmers were not just surviving, they were building a future of unimaginable grandeur. From the 3rd to the 9th century AD, the Maya classic period saw the rise of magnificent city-states. Tikal, with its towering temples piercing the jungle ceiling. Palenque, a city of intricate art and royal history, nestled in the Chiapas highlands. Copan, renowned for its hieroglyphic stairway that tells a story across generations. And in the mighty Calakmul, a rival power locked in an epic struggle for dominance. These were not just cities, they were sprawling urban centers, epicenters of religion, art, science, and immense political power, each ruled by a divine king who communicated with the gods and guided his people's destiny. But the Maya didn't just build on the ground, they looked to the skies. They were master astronomers, true masters of the cosmos. From observatories like the famous El Caracol at Chichen Itza, their priests and scholars watched the heavens with astonishing patience. They tracked the movements of the sun, the moon, and the planets, especially Venus, which they associated with warfare and ritual. Their calculations were so precise they could predict solar and lunar eclipses with uncanny accuracy. Their complex calendar systems, a web of interlocking cycles, reflected a deep understanding of time and the universe that few ancient cultures ever achieved. How do we know so much about their celestial knowledge and royal histories? Because the Maya left a written record. Their sophisticated writing system, composed of over 800 intricate glyphs, is one of the most significant achievements of the ancient world. For centuries, these symbols were a mystery, but once deciphered, they unlocked a universe of knowledge. Inscriptions on stone stelae, lintels, and pottery reveal the deeds of powerful kings, the details of sacred rituals, the myths of their creation, and the precise dates of celestial events. Each glyph is a window into the Maya mind, telling the stories they wanted to preserve for eternity. This understanding of the cosmos was carved directly into their architecture. Maya pyramids were not just tombs or temples. They were sacred mountains built to align with the stars, blending divine engineering with religious purpose. Structures like the Temple of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza act as a massive solar calendar, where on the spring and fall equinoxes, a shadow serpent slithers down the pyramid staircase. Their sprawling palaces housed the elite, while massive ball courts hosted sacred games that were part ritual, part sport, and sometimes ended in human sacrifice. Their cities were a physical manifestation of their beliefs, a universe built in stone. Then, suddenly, the rhythm of this great civilization faltered. Around the 9th century AD, a profound and mysterious change swept through the southern Maya lowlands. The great cities that had pulsed with life for centuries began to fall silent. Construction stopped. Monuments were left unfinished. One by one, the mighty urban centers were abandoned, left to be reclaimed by the jungle. The people vanished from the plazas and palaces. What could have brought such a vibrant and powerful civilization to its knees? The great mystery of the Maya had begun. One of the most compelling theories points to the sky they so carefully watched. Scientific evidence from lakebed sediment cores and cave formations suggests the region was struck by a series of prolonged, severe droughts. For a society that depended entirely on rainfall for agriculture and drinking water, this would have been catastrophic. Reservoirs dried up, crops failed, and the water supplies that supported hundreds of thousands of people vanished. The gods of rain seemed to have abandoned them, leading to widespread famine and social breakdown. Another powerful explanation lies in human conflict. The Maya were not the peaceful stargazers they were once imagined to be. Glyphs and murals depict a world of intense rivalry and brutal warfare between the city-states. As resources dwindled, competition likely escalated into all-out war. Archaeological evidence shows defensive walls being hastily built around some cities, a clear sign of growing conflict. This constant state of warfare would have drained resources, fractured political alliances, and eroded the authority of the divine kings, leading to a complete political collapse. The Maya's own success may have also sown the seeds of their downfall. At its peak, the population in some areas was incredibly dense, possibly exceeding that of many parts of Europe at the time. To feed so many people, they transformed the landscape with sophisticated agricultural techniques like terraces and raised fields. But this intensive farming may have led to widespread deforestation and soil erosion. Overpopulation could have pushed the environment past its breaking point, creating a fragile system that was unable to withstand the added pressures of drought or war. So, which theory is correct? The truth is, there is no single answer. The collapse was likely not a single event, but a domino effect, a perfect storm of disasters. A changing climate, decades of devastating drought, and dwindling resources likely fueled political instability and intensified warfare. This deadly combination of environmental catastrophe, endemic warfare, and social upheaval created a crisis from which the great southern cities could not recover. The Maya world wasn't destroyed by one thing, it was brought to its knees by everything at once. But it is crucial to understand that the Maya people did not disappear. While the great southern cities were abandoned, populations shifted and life continued, especially in the northern Yucatan and the highlands. Today, millions of Maya people live in their ancestral homelands across Mexico and Central America. They speak dozens of distinct Mayan languages, practice traditions that blend ancient beliefs with new ones, and weave textiles with patterns that have been passed down for centuries. The culture is alive, resilient, and continues to evolve, a living link to its magnificent past. And just when we thought the jungle had revealed all its secrets, a revolutionary technology changed everything. LiDAR, a laser scanning technique that can see through the dense forest canopy, has unveiled a shocking reality. Hidden beneath the trees are thousands of previously unknown structures, houses, defensive walls, canals, and vast networks of causeways connecting cities over dozens of miles. These discoveries prove that the Maya world was far larger, more complex, and more interconnected than we ever dreamed. The civilization was a true megalopolis, a jungle empire on a scale previously unimaginable. The Maya mastered astronomy, architecture, mathematics, and the very concept of time itself. They built cities that rivaled any in the ancient world and developed the most advanced writing system in the Americas. Though their classic civilization waned, their legacy is immortal. It lives on in their descendants, and the language is still spoken and the traditions still practiced. And as new technologies continue to peel back the layers of the jungle, the secrets of the Maya continue to emerge written in stone, waiting beneath the jungle. Their story is far from over.